So let me just read this. Associate Professor Andrew Mason has been active in the New Zealand operations research community since his first ORSNZ conference in 1988, which he attended while an undergraduate in the School of Engineering.
Wow.
At this meeting, he was awarded the Student Paper Prize for a paper on matching algorithms in stereo speaker manufacturing. Following this, he completed a PhD at Cambridge University before returning to Auckland to take up an academic position in engineering science in 1992. Since then, he has risen through the ranks of the University of Auckland, where he now holds the position of Associate Professor. Andrew's research has several themes. He's a skilled computer programmer, as many of you know, and has produced successful open source software packages such as OpenSolver and Solver Studio. These are tools that enable integration of large-scale mixed integer programming packages to Excel spreadsheets that avoid the default size settings of the Excel solver, as well as providing more robust and numerically stable implementations of linear and mixed integer optimization algorithms. You may not know, OpenSolver has had over 600,000 downloads since 2010, and Solver Studio has had 11,000 downloads. And Andrew was awarded the Coin OR Cup by Informs in 2011 for this work. So that was a great contribution to the community. Not only that, but he's also developed state-of-the-art staff rostering software used by Air New Zealand and New Zealand Customs, fibre optic cable network design software used by Telstra, and ambulance scheduling software implemented by Optima Corporation, which was eventually sold to a US corporation. And he was also part of the Coca Coders team that came third in the 2019 Verilog Challenge, along with Andrea and other folk in the department. So in all his work, Andrew's focused on the end user's problem, produced enduring and successful solutions. These are the finest examples of operations research success. So Andrew's latest focus is involving a spearhead project in the Science for Technological Innovation National Science Challenge, the project Te Tātararanga Analytics to identify and connect successes. We heard about some of this work from Carl this morning. Is creating analytics tools in collaboration with Perini Hiki by Totara to track down Maori shareholders. Although the outcomes of this work have yet to be really fully realised, this will be a fundamental contribution to OR in this area, and I think Andrew will in due course reap the rewards of that. But we want to recognise his work in this award today. So it's hard to think of any individual who's made a greater contribution to the ORSNZ. And since his first conference in 1988, Andrew's been a really strong advocate for the ORSNZ to ensure its relevance and longevity. He designed and built the first website, maintained this selflessly for many years, updating with the latest conference information, latest newsletter, photographs, names of other prize winners, and he's created an archive of the Society's history, which we talked about in the AGM as well. And he's also a founding member of the New Zealand Analytics Forum, currently led by Kevin Ross, a group that's now has 2,000 members since its inception in 2013. So the time has come to acknowledge all of these contributions, Andrew. I congratulate you on a very successful career so far, and I'm sure there's going to be more successes to come, but we want to recognise you by awarding you the 2022 Hans Daellenbach Award.
I should say I had drinks down in the viaduct on Friday, organised through Fonterra, where Garobi came along. They were actually kind of shouting this event, meeting OR people working in New Zealand, and I was really impressed that I think everybody there I had taught made me feel proud and old at the same time. But it did also remind me, they were talking about databases, which is something that I ended up teaching. I taught myself databases by building the database that ran the OR Society for a decade, doing all the accounting and things on that. So it's been a wonderful society to be part of. I've learned all sorts of new things, some of which I still have to be finished, like web website upgrade, DNSs that don't quite work, and we will get there.
Well done.
So thank you very much.
You will.
Thanks.
Right.